Good evening, my fellow Americans. The last video that we did, I mentioned that I was going to create a petition that would sum up the conditions that we find ourselves in with respect to our current administration, president and vice president. I have done that. It's been ready for the last 3 or 4 days, but we just now got to a point where we could do another video. It is going to be connected to this video, so you'll be able to download it. It's only 5 pages. Basically, it's a petition dash notice under 18 U.S.C. Code Chapter 115, and it deals with treason and rebellion and sedition, insurrection, deals with all that. And what it basically is to recall the president and vice president, not because of a fraud of the election. That's an issue, but it doesn't matter. The real issue is the Constitution. What you've been taught, what most Americans believe, is that the Constitution that they get shown for 15 minutes in school is the genuine Constitution for the United States of America. It isn't. It is the corporation bylaws for the It is the Constitution and bylaws for a corporation that was created in 1868 by a Scottish company under the King, then filed adopted by Congress in 1871. It's in here. Anyway, this is the petition. It's 5 pages long, real simple, real short and sweet. Basically, it goes to the 13th Amendment. Now, the corporate government schools told you that the 13th Amendment was about slavery and was to do away with slavery. That's not true. It's a lie. That was created to cover up the original 13th Amendment that was part of the Constitution of 1787. This part in blue, where is it? Right there, my finger is. That's the actual 13th Amendment as it appears in the only and original Constitution. So it's in here. I also cover the House Bill 638 of New Hampshire, where New Hampshire studied the Constitution. They studied the original 13th Amendment and found out that it had been properly ratified. And it is, in fact, law. And here's the sweetheart of the deal. It is absolutely forbidden by the Constitution for any bar member attorney to hold public office. Both Biden and Harris are attorneys. They are not constitutionally allowed to hold public office. Now, that's going to shake up a lot of people, because a lot of people think the bar is a government agency. It isn't. Read this. If you agree with it, sign it. It goes through and talks about everything that you need to know. And on the last page, let me get to the last page, excuse me for a second. When you get to the last page, all you have to do, you download it and you sign it. You put your name, address, and phone number. Then, instead of me standing in front of a grocery store or standing in front of a bus bench trying to get people to sign a petition, this is real simple. You take this document, you download it, you sign it, then you scan it back, the signature page, you scan it back, and you send it to all of the bureaucrats. You send it to Pelosi, you send it to Schumer, you send it to everybody in the House, everybody in the Senate, you send it to Biden, you send it to Harris, you send it to the Justice Department, you send it to the FBI, because it's the Constitution. It's real simple, stupid. The Constitution forbids Harris and Biden from holding public office. It's not an argument. It's a fact. Now, think about this for a minute. You download that and you send it in. 75 million people voted for Trump. So all of a sudden, Pelosi gets 75 million emails saying that they want the current administration removed because of the Constitution. What do you think that's going to do? Everybody. This also addresses our allies, saying that the current administration is null and void because they're in violation of the United States Constitution. Anything he signed is irrelevant because he's an attorney. He has no business holding public office. So all of these executive orders are meaningless. The pipeline, who cares? What he signed, what he said is meaningless. Never mind the fact he's incompetent. Never mind the fact he can't complete a sentence. So, here's the deal. They're expecting an uprising. They're expecting protests. I am from a different era. I remember way back when I kid my fellow friends and brothers that all I am is a long-haired, formerly smoked open hippie. I remember how we managed to make things happen. We didn't get crazy. We didn't go out and protest. We just sat down. We'd have sit-ins. Where did we learn that? From Mahatma Gandhi. He broke the entire British colony mechanism. One man said no. That's all I'm asking you to do. All of those that believe in the Constitution, all of those that believe in the United States of America, all of those that believe in our flag, sit down, write this, sign it, and send it. Emails cost you nothing. Send it to everybody. What do you think they're going to do when you have 50, 60, 70 million people sending emails saying this guy's got no business in office? No court can hear it. No court can overrule it. Why? It's the Constitution. The Constitution says no attorney, lawyer, bar member, someone having a title of nobility, esquire, can hold public office. That's the law, the supreme law of the land. Just like, one last statement, just like the Second Amendment. Now they want to go after guns because of a Muslim that shot up 10 people. They don't want you to know it's a Muslim because he's a white guy. Guess what, folks? Most of the people on this planet are white. Middle East, Asian, European, American. We're light-colored skin. So to say it's a white guy is kind of stupid, because it isn't a matter of whether you're light-colored skin or not. It has to be what your culture is. I've been to the Middle East, and most of the people there, guess what? They're all Caucasian. So it isn't a matter of race. It's a matter of ethnicity. It's a matter of your being taught a different culture that maybe doesn't agree with what we're doing. At any rate, that's being set aside for a minute. Read this. If you agree with it, sign it, address it, put your phone number on it, and send it. And send it to everybody. It doesn't cost you anything to send an email. You send this email to Pelosi, to the White House, to the Vice President, to the Justice Department, the Supreme Court, and we're done.
On their social media too.
And social media, send it.
Post it.
Let social media try and block it. Who cares? All you got to do is sit down and say no. N-O. What part of no do you not understand? And as far as them trying to pass a new bills about gun control, the rights of the people shall not be infringed. The rights to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What part of infringe do you not understand, you morons? You can't tell us what kind of weapons we can hold and have. You can't tell us how many bullets we can have. That's not your job. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That includes by some alleged bureaucracy, corporation, Congress. So I don't give a damn what the House passes or the Senate passes, because they're not part of the United States. They're a foreign corporation. Read it. Good night and God bless.